Welcome back, everyone. It's April Fool's Day here, but we're going to be having some fun with the review. This is the new VegaFina Jose Seijas, the 2011 edition, Robusto, 5x56, a very densely packed cigar. If you notice there, you can tell in the light, it's triple capped. It uses a Mexican San Andreas Criollo wrapper, and the binder and filler are Dominican. This should be a little fuller version of the VegaFina that came out last year, which I previously reviewed. This is a very limited run production of only 2,500 boxes of 10, so if you see them in your local shop, grab them quick. Now, we need to try this to see how it is. One thing I will point out that in January of this year, Jose announced he is retiring effective immediately. So this should be the last run at his cigar like this. Now let's give it a little clip. Just a little bit off the top. Oh, fantastic draw. No problem whatsoever. This is a nice fat cigar. And you know what? This hat is about to go. The initial flavors are like this. I would call that a sweet grapefruit citrus. Lots of pepper, an abundance of pepper. Coffee notes, or could that be leather? It's the combination. Let's see. There's leather. I would call that leather with the grapefruit citrus and an abundance of pepper. Finish is kind of an almond-ish type. So that's just the very start. Let's see how it comes around in a minute or two. Be right back without the hat. I'm very early still, only about a half inch in. But at this stage, the cigar seems to be settling down. The sweet grapefruit citrus is now developing richness, which is very nice. The leather notes are more secondary, and the pepper is amazing. It's black pepper all the way. The finish has morphed a little bit from that almond to more of a sweet vanilla. We're getting more vanilla notes now, and a little carryover of that citrus into the finish. Very nice. This cigar is much fuller than the original VegaFinas that you may have had last year, like I reviewed earlier, late last year. This is a different animal altogether. As a matter of fact, if you look at the tobacco ingredients of each, this is quite different. But the cigar is going along nicely. It's early, very early, but I'll be back as soon as something changes. A good inch in is all, but there seemed to be something else there to complement those sweet grapefruit notes to give it a little richness, and I believe that is vanilla. So I would go with sweet grapefruit citrus, which is rich with vanilla and leather and great pepper. Finish is definitely a combination of citrus and vanilla and a little lingering pepper. It's a good cigar. The burn has been pretty even, just a touch off, but you know, not enough to kill it. So I'm enjoying the cigar. It's about medium bodied right now, which compared to the original VegaFina is much fuller. It shows signs of possibly going medium to full, and I'm waiting to see if that happens. I'm satisfied with my assessment of the flavors. You can try one and see what you think, but that's what I think. So let's see what the rest of it's like. Well, as you can see, I'm down to the band, so I've got to remove that. But the only real difference now is the citrus notes appear to be almost orange-like, and they're much sweeter. They really stand out. The other notes are about the same. Cigar's going along nicely. I'm going to remove that band and be back with another update. As we approach the main band, a little change. The citrus appears to be orange, not quite as rich as it was before. The finish has a few more almond notes on it. Not as much citrus, so it's kind of an almond and vanilla combination now. So those will be your changes. There's your remaining cigar. I should be back to wrap it up here shortly. And that's where we stand right now. A little turn downward with losing some of that richness, but that's the way it goes sometimes. We'll see how it plays out, and I'll be back to wrap it up here shortly. Now to the end of the cigar, so I'm going to wrap it up. The richness it really came back. I'm not sure where it went, but in the last segment it did decrease. Now it's pretty much back. Enjoyed the cigar a lot. Finished up with, I'd call it orange citrus. Maybe some vanilla undertones, but primarily orange citrus. Leather notes, good pepper. Finish is pretty much now, or as it was last, with a few of those citrus notes and some vanilla. That tended to change somewhat between almond and vanilla. If I recall, that's what was in the last segment, but it's now more of a citrus and vanilla. So it's a good cigar. I wouldn't call it complex. Didn't change that much, but it was good. Even now, on the draw, the orange citrus is predominant. Is the main flavor. So all in all, I would give this cigar, score-wise, I enjoyed it enough to give it a 90. It was medium to full-bodied here at the end. I would call it good. I would call it above average. Much better, in my opinion, than the original VegaFinas, which, if you recall, I pretty much classified it as a morning cigar, and it would be good anytime, but primarily morning. This is not so much a morning cigar for me. I could have it anytime, but medium to full, it made the cut at a 90. So there we have it. The VegaFinas Jose Seijas 2011 Robusto. Nice fat one, 5x56. Gets the final score of 90. Find them in the shops now. Remember, only 2,500 boxes of 10 cigars exist. So if you're interested, seek them out and get them before